Hey guys, this is SB Superstar. Um, I want to make this a vlog, particularly about the subject, about Hispanics. Now, before I get into it, I would just let you know that I SB Superstar has 3 channels. One of them is SB Superstar, which is my main channel, which I post vlogs and all the stuff. Freedom Copper is my second channel, Freedom Copper. That's when I post like concerts and my WWE videos. And most recently I've been posting up weekly homemade music that I created on my laptop. And the second one is SB Superstar 2, just in case something happens to both my channels. So I use that as like a primarily backup. But on my third account, SB Superstar 2, I've been posting like homemade music that I created on my laptop. So check out those 3 channels, those 2 other channels actually. This one too. So I have 3 main channels. All right, back to the subject. Um, I've been talking about on this channel about blacks because blacks they basically ruined my life. But I've been talking about that like on um Black Lives Matter. You just go down my videos. I've been talking about the blacks. You know, um, how they mistreat me and stuff like that. But I haven't created a video about Hispanics. On the record, they treat me fine, but I just have like one problem. It's regarding the music, that's Spanish music. I like Spanish music, but I like to have the English subtitles. But and the problem is they all like offended to like release English subtitles. I mean, what the f, man? What? Why are they ashamed to pull out English subtitles when they release Spanish music? That's all I ask. I mean, like, the Spanish, it's all like about sex and stuff. Like, here's the thing: Hispanics are like the second one. They been taking advantage of me because of my money. So basically, I have there's black people who treat me like shit, and there's Hispanics that's been taking advantage of me and scam me off. So that's how my life is. Um, but um, when I say the Spanish shows deal with sex, what I mean is that I wish those Hispanics like treat me like just like the one in the music video. I like to be in that moment, but in reality they treat me like shit. Like it's all about the money. Heck, they all ashamed not to be my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? um I remember they actually they the one that started this this girlfriend and stuff like that back in high school. There was this one Spanish girl in high school. Like it was about 2002. Like I didn't like mention this story on my other videos. I made like a couple of videos on my SB Super those high school memories, but this story is like during my fresh year. Um, the Spanish girl was all up to me and stuff like that. Wanted to be my girlfriend and stuff like that. I don't even know her and stuff like that. I didn't know her, but things started to escalate, and stuff like that. I think the problem is like she was like making fun of me because she was with a guy. She sees me like she's acting out like she's really like interested in me. You know, and that's where the nightmare in high school began because of her. Actually, that was the first primary action. Like everyone knows that I have no problem. They would tell me I have no problem getting girl, but they actually in reality they telling me that I can't get a girlfriend. Otherwise, I wouldn't be making this video right now. And I'm part of the Hispanics to shame. Like, if they really interest me, they start like treating me that they really want to be my girlfriend. It's not all about the money. Um, Especially when it comes to like high school and throughout the college, in church and stuff like that. I ended up having bringing out one Hispanic from church to my senior prom, and it turns out I didn't like it. It was okay, but she treated me as just like a low time loser. I did really enjoyed it because I was sick of it, but I didn't have any choice. So and right now she just left me. Like, don't care about me and stuff like that. Does it? Don't care, and I'm sick of it. All I know is I know like some Spanish, but I never. Here's the thing: I never hang out with a Spanish woman in my entire life, outside whether school or anything like that. But none of them, because they too ashamed. They too ashamed. But the only two dates was the three dates I actually in my whole lifetime was strippers. That was the whole entire time, but I never took like a Hispanic woman because she's ashamed. Like, you know, she think like I'm a wee child. And it's all about the money. But I go to strip clubs because they were like the ones in those Spanish music videos. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to be in that situation. I want them to treat me like in you know sexualized manner. You know what I'm saying? Until you know treat me like a human being. You know what I'm saying? But it just pisses me off. Like, I want to be in it and they shut me off. That's the problem. I try to blend in into the system, the culture, and they shut me off. What the f, man? That's our fault. That's when I started to call out because it's unfair, unjustified, and racist. Actually, yeah. That's why I hate hip hop so bad, and rap and hip hop stuff like it's all in that same category. So, but and I lean into heavy metal and rock stuff and all types of music besides hip hop and rap music and Spanish music and stuff like that. But this video is about the Spanish music, with the problem with Spanish music without any English subtitles. I mean, I just don't get it. I mean, how stupid is that? You play the stuff Spanish music, and I ask someone, "Hey, do you know what they say? Can you tell me?" They say, "No, no, you just go with the vibe." I mean, what the f, man? I don't know what they say. English subtitles, but yeah. I learned how to speak Spanish in middle school, but man, I mean, I like Japanese music with English subtitles. I watch anime with English subtitles. But when it comes to Spanish music, no English subtitles. I mean, what the f, man? That is totally messed up. But this is America, you know. I posted this because of the Super Bowl. I did watch the Super Bowl with Bad Bunny, but Bad Bunny sucks. I mean, it's just a disgrace. Even though it was American citizen like that, but it shouldn't be like all Spanish. I mean, it's an insult, 100% insult. Whether you're Bad Bunny fans like it or not, it's an insult to the American people in the majority. Okay, if he would go up there, he would speak some proper English. English. That was total respect. He disrespecting the main audience. It's all about the Latino stuff like that, but we sick of that shit. We sick of that crap. That's why Bunny sucks so bad. I don't even listen to him. I saw him on some music, but he sucks the biggest effing balls. you know. And he's even younger than me. And speaking of rich, I'm a little bit pissed off. I got a little younger Latinos treatment like shit too, yo. He's pisses me the fuck off. Yeah, the F off, man. I want that to stop. I want the Hispanics, treat me with proper respect and not about the money. VIP, you know. Um, and I'm saying this because I don't think the Hispanics have the balls to hang out with me, especially Hispanic women. Yeah, sure they help me, but I don't think they have the guts to hang out with me outside. Get to know each other. But I just not. I'm just it makes me uncomfortable. But it's all about the money, and they take it an advantage. And they speak, and they don't speak. And most importantly, you can't even kiss a Hispanic. I never kiss a Hispanic person. Never. It's like they got a problem with kissing. What the F, man? It's like they don't do all of that all that stuff what they tell, all the sexual stuff. They don't do that in reality. Especially when you go out and meet it's like it's all like friendly and stuff like that. All stuff like that. But all these popular Hispanics and you see on YouTube, you want to get into it, but in reality, when you try to get into it, they shove you off. That's why I don't like it. That it just pisses me off. It needs to change. So, um, so does Hispanics sucks just like blacks? Yeah. Well, um, Tom's in that situation, yes. Well, Um, sure they work. They work. I'm not talking about a work related. Well, work related. When they treat me, help me. That's fine. But when it comes to the party wise, they suck. That's the main problem. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yep, Hispanic sucks when it comes to party time. Because they kick me out. Because always kick me out. They deceive me and taking advantage. Deceive me because I do not like to see them doing the stuff like that. Those sexual things like those music videos. I want to be in it. All right. Peace.